Welcome back to another review. I guess I'm doing this on somewhere. If you're seeing this, this was uploaded somewhere. Um, Today we've got a movie review. We're doing Spirited Away. I just watched it, I think for the first time. Don't know if I saw it as a kid. If I did, didn't remember it really. So it was an enjoyable experience. I loved the movie. It was it's all right. Let's start with it. It's a Hayao Miyazaki. Here, put the name up. Hayao Miyazaki film, Studio Ghibli, and it's great. I mean, I've seen Totoro. Obviously, that's like a big one. Ponyo and Kiki's Delivery Service. Those are the three I remember seeing. I don't know if I saw Spirited Away. If I did, then I think I would remember it if I did, because it's so beautiful and amazing. It's you know, um, if you haven't seen it, definitely suggest watching it like over some of the other Studio Ghibli ones. Those three that I mentioned before. Not that they are bad, but like this one's amazing. It's a so it's a story of this girl and she's trapped in this spirit world or whatever. But the every spirit, well, not every, most of the spirits are so different and like these cool creative characters that are just like there for, there's some that are just there for like 2 seconds and it's like that's so cool and then they're just gone. There's others that are there like repeatedly, but they're also really cool, like the six-armed soot like furnace guy, that she goes back to many times. He's very simple but also very like crafted in a way. um the visually it's amazing. I mean, it's like a 2001 film, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. um and you really can't tell what time period it was made in because it's so beautiful. Each of the like landscapes and the characters are so drawn just beautifully. And the soundtrack, it, dude, it like, if you put that soundtrack, just like close your eyes, you could tell what was happening in the movie, what the mood was. It followed it perfectly and flowed. It's amazing. I would suggest just listening to the soundtrack if you need something to relax to, or like just have a, I don't know, if you're bored. The story, on the other hand, is very heart sorry, is very heartwarming, and this nice story of this kind of love story, kind of, but it's not fully dedicated to that, and it takes its time to explore what's going on in this crazy world that's been crafted. And you meet, as you go on, you start to connect with these characters as if you're the girl in the, I don't remember her name even though I just finished watching it. So um, as if you are her, and you start to connect, make these connections in the spirit world, and feel her pain of losing her parents and stuff. And then finally at the end, it's just a night like, it's not really like a normal, just like, this is the story, I'm gonna tell it. It's more of just like an adventure, and then it just gets to the end and it's like, what? um it's it's just she finally gets her parents and gets away from the spirit world, and it's just, she realizes that even though it was different and scary, that she she misses it, and that she made friends there, and the people, well, people, and they're like weird creatures, they appreciate her for what she was, just as a human child, and she was so much more there, and here she's just a child. But then when her father is like, they're moving to a new school and stuff, and she learns that she doesn't need to fear this new environment because she was just in this insane spirit world and she's fine. So a new school is nothing, and it's a very nice like child like movie. Like, don't worry about change. Even if it's weird and crazy, you'll get used to it and you find the good parts. um I'd give it like a 9 out of 10. I mean, I don't like giving stuff perfect, like 10 out of 10. So I don't know. I mean, there was a little bit, like, a lot going on, but I mean, I don't want to sound like this movie was any amount of garbage, because I don't really think it was. Um, I out of the Studio Ghibli that I've seen, this is definitely like top tier. I think all of them are great, and I'm gonna watch some more. Um, I think the the I think that the spirit, the no face guy, he's very like mysterious and cool and adds that mystery factor. Then you have like this other side of the bathhouse and this insanity going on, and there's these little funny moments that he just kind of throws in that like aren't really part of the main story, but they work together and it's really nice. Um, like the old lady's baby that just comes out of nowhere and is just like more of a main part of the story. It's really cool. Um, so yeah, that's Spirited Away. Definitely suggest watching it. Um, and see you next time.